Another interesting thing that happened today during day two, at the very end of the day, the government made some noise. They weren't happy about the play-by-play recordings, if you will, from yesterday. And they mentioned the local rules that a judge can use to instruct parties not to make certain statements while the trial is progressing. Now, I don't think that rule would actually apply in this instance because the goal of these statements is just to kind of document stuff, point out where someone might not have told the whole truth on the witness stand or where something might have been misleading. And that's different than one of the prohibited goals, right, that this local rule speaks to. But it usually doesn't stop the judge from putting down some kind of an order regardless. And then people are left kind of like, oh, I can't say this because it could be misconstrued that way, or I can't say that because the government could try to say I'm doing, by the government I mean the prosecution, could try to say I'm trying to do this when really I'm not. And, we've had a lot of, let's call it contention with Judge Gorton over prior restraints, over gag orders. And in the past, he showed no hesitation in terms of putting these things down, even on non-parties, even without holding a hearing, even without, so I was very surprised today when the government started making this noise, and Judge Gorton just said openly, I'm not going to gag anybody. And he told the government if they want to file something, they can file it, but basically it's a very unequivocal statement, I'm not going to gag anybody. So for the time being, I'm still free to comment here, and I intend on continuing to do what I've been doing, but it's a surprising twist given the recent events. So I was thinking to put a couple of the articles about that mention these prior restraints from Red State, and I think we got one from InfoWars. I'll ask her to put those links here in the notes.